really sure what you guys can see, what you can't see. But right now, got the boost gauge up. Just reset the max boost, or the peak boost gauge part. So right now we're reading at negative 4.8 just because I've been driving for about 30 seconds right now. Traction control is completely off. Windows are up. Turn this bad boy down a little bit. Just trying to scope out the area and make sure we're good to do a couple pulls around here. Usually it's not bad. I mean, it is a 40, so usually if I start at about 10, I can get up to 60 or so. Not too bad. Alright, so right around this corner is where we're going to go. From slow down, drop it into first, and take it on up. See, you guys will at least be able to get a good sound of what's going on. Hopefully you'll be able to see the boost, or hopefully you'll be able to see the gauges on. I'm not really sure, but hopefully you can see something. I got a car. Actually, got a car coming up behind me, so I'm just gonna pull off to the side. Let this guy go around me. Up to 80 towards the top of third gear. Gets there pretty fucking quick, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said in my other video, I'm coming out of a 2004 Civic Si, which of course is all motor, and that one, that K series actually only came with 160 to the crank. So out of the block, like out of the gate, I'm starting off with 100 to the crank more at all-wheel drive, which helps put that power down like that. Again, that's 80 right there. So I mean, that was actually the first time I think I've actually floored it. It looks like our peak boost is up to 20.9, which definitely is on the higher side, because I think stock should be set to about 19.5, with I guess the 1 to 1.5 plus or minus. So I guess a peak boost, like a boost jump up to 20.9 isn't too terrible on that. So the other reason I'm making this video, and I know you can't really see me, so this is going to be more just for you, going to be able to hear the car a little bit in the background while I drive, and I'll try to be a little aggressive on it while I can. I'm also going to be stopping at the gas station to fill up, which unfortunately here in Jersey means that I don't fill my own gas. It means they do. But I'll take that as an opportunity to get out, maybe film the car a little bit, get a quick run around the outside. Tonight, I was supposed to have gone to pick up an Accessport. Now, I know I had originally told myself that I wasn't going to do this, at least until I was going to try to, at the absolute minimum, wait until after winter, wait till next spring sometime, about a year after having the car. But I found one online on Craigslist about an hour away from here for $500 cash. Now for $150, I figure $150 savings. I figure it's definitely worth it to at least go check it out and to inquire. So I talked to the guy or person. I can't really say who it is on the other side. What they told me was that the Accessport was married to a car for just enough time to flash a map on there. They had the map on there for about a month and a half, So, and they were selling for $500. So now I was inquiring, and I wanted to go pick that up tonight. And as of this morning, we had been emailing at early today, 6 in the morning, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, and then up until about 11. And he all of a sudden stopped emailing me back. And he had already given me his phone number to text him. So I figured, okay, I have his email, I have his phone number, I'll be able to get in touch with the guy. I had actually, the last thing I had said to him was I had asked him for the serial number from the Accessport itself, because I know you can go into Cobb's website and register the Accessport, so I wanted to do that with the serial number to verify that everything was, legit. I know, I'm not sure about for Cobb, but I know on the K Series and the Hondadas, the K Pros, there were fake ones being sold, so I didn't want to get duped into anything like that. I wanted to make sure everything was legit. And that was at about 11 o'clock, and he replied and told me, yeah, no problem, like, I'll give you that serial number, like, I'm at work right now, I'll be home at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and when I get home, I'll be sure to check that out and snap a picture and send it to you. And like, he'd already given me the place we were going to meet. I told him, like, what time was good for me. He said that was good for him, the whole nine. And then after that, he just stopped texting me. I texted him at about 4 or 5 o'clock, asking again for the serial number, wanted to again make sure I could verify it, and no response. So I wound up, like I said, it was about an hour and a half drive to where I had to go, and I wound up not going. I mean, he never wound up getting back to me about what was going on with the Accessport, where he was, where everything was. So, it just wound up not happening. There she is, pumping 93 on 259. Alright guys, so we're back. So like I was saying, guy never showed up for the Accessport, never got back to me. Not really sure if it was because something happened and he just was out of reach for the day. Although it's not like his phone was dead or anything, it was ringing and everything, so I don't really know. Guess I'll find out if I hear back from him in the next couple days. I was actually thinking about seeing if it's still available and having either a friend or my girlfriend or someone else email them and see the status and see what he tells them. And go from there. Otherwise, if I don't hear back from him by tomorrow afternoon, I think I'll just order one direct from Cobb and just say fuck it, just do it the right way, get it direct from the manufacturer. I'm getting the real thing, the right thing from my car. I have the maps already downloaded. It just sucks that I don't have to wait that long. The other option is I'm going to call a local shop near me tomorrow and see if they have any in stock, and you know what, I'll just say I'll go there and pick it up tomorrow from them in store and just say, it's just the right way to do it and make sure I get it done the right way. it's going to probably, possibly, maybe void the warranty. No one really knows. No one really says what the real deal is with that. And but I'd rather not find out. I'm gonna keep it safe and conservative on the tune. I know Cobb maps, all of them, whether it's the OTS ones just for regular stage 1, intake, stage 2, plus intake, whatever it is, you know, you're gonna get something. If it's coming from Cobb, you know it's on the conservative side and should be pretty relatively safe for daily driving. I mean, I don't really beat on the car. Like I said, just driving before was the first time I think I've actually felt the floor underneath my pedal. So, and I'm at almost 5,600 miles right now. Granted, I've had the car for a while, but I don't really have too many miles. And holy shit, this guy's on my tail. I hope he goes around me. Please go to the fucker. Look at this fucking douchebag here. WRX, bro. Just does circles around people. So I plan on having an Accessport either way by the end of next week. Ideally, I'll have it by tomorrow, and I'll be either adding onto this video or creating a new video going into the Accessport. But that was just a couple little fun pulls. I'm actually glad I threw on the camera for the ride home from the gas station. I wasn't really expecting that for the drive home, guy doing that, but fun nonetheless. But thanks a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's pretty much the 2015 WRX in stock right now, and hopefully I'll have it stage 1 within the week, and we'll go from there and throw another video up, and I'll tell you what I think of the OTS maps and if I really think it does a lot to the car or not. I also am just now changing over to full BP 93 fuel in the car. I have been using other gas brands, probably not as high quality, but now I just switched over fully to BP. That's all I'll be using from here on out for my fuel. And on the oil side, I am currently using, I got my oil changed. I did not do it at 1,000 miles like I should have. However, I did hit it at 5,000 like I was supposed to. And I did it with, I believe, Redline and whatever the weight I need for this car is. My friend is a mechanic, and well, my really good friend's dad owns his own shop, and I become very good friends with one of the mechanics who works there, and he just actually got a 335 that he has a pretty similar kind of thing, a tune on it. And so I had asked him what he would use in his car, and he said he hadn't even done an oil change on his car yet because he bought his car right around the same time I bought mine. And he was going to do one this week, and this was the stuff he was going to use in his car. So he wound up buying some for me and him, and all the oil filters and everything. And I brought the car in, got my oil changed, no problems. Everything looked good with the oil that came out of the car. I didn't really see anything that looked bad for the engine, bad for the car. So that's what I'm currently sitting at right now with the WRX, and we'll see where it takes me. But thanks for tuning in.